Progress Portfolio in Prof. Edu 10. This is my final examination and final project in Professional Education 10. So, this is my portfolio and here's the table of contents. Training needs analysis, training plan, tools, materials, and equipment, trainees record book, progress sheet, training session and evaluation, interpretation and analysis of program evaluation, and the last one is the narrative report. So, marami po ditong nakalagay. So, here is the introduction. So, fish capture in situ involves advanced techniques for harvesting fish populations focusing on sustainability and minimal environment impact. So, it requires skilled professionals and adherence to strict regulations to ensure responsible fishing practices. I chose this background or qualification because it's aligned to my major course, which is my related course is fish processing. My background about this qualification is when I start my on-the-job training in BFAR, there were have trained about the production of sardines, fish propagation, and any other related to aquatic farming. It it is relevant to my future teaching practice because when the time comes that I would be a professional teacher, all the knowledge and skills that I studied, I will teach all of that to my future students, especially in their training because I'm a major of fish processing. So, yun ang major ko at madami din akong natutunan dun sa BFAR. First from the list is the data gathering instrument for trainers training requirement. So, ito po yung pinakauna. Yan. Kung saan yung mga trainees natin is chinekan nila, finilapan nila, sinagutan nila ng yes or no. So, dito natin malalaman, dito namin nalaman kung saang competency ba sila mas good o mas magaling. So, kung anong competency ba. So, yan. Marami-rami yan. First part. Let's down to another one. We have madami, sobrang dami. We have the tools, equipment, and materials. So, dito naman yung mga ginagamit na equipment sa fish capture. So, sa panghuli ng isda, yung mga equipment, tools, and materials na dapat appropriate lang na gamitin. So, ayan. Madami-dami din. Hindi ko na isa-isahin kasi matagal. And, trainees record book. So, ito yung parang libro ng trainee kung saan is nandoon nakalagay yung mga training nila. Trainees number, nandun din yung kanilang picture. Gagawan sila ng ID. And let's now in the last part na lang kasi madami sa dito sa narrative report. So, narrative report. In the third week of our first sem, we conducted a survey. A training needs analysis from this task allows us to be a trainer by conducting a survey to our trainees. They fill up form and we determine what aspect of competency they actually good and some of them have difficulty in their competency. The training plan serves as plan to trainees where they are assigned to do the competency task. They also determine the tools, materials, and equipment to use correctly in preparing or in the task assigned. Trainees record book serve as the record in completing the training qualification and their participation in all the record in their training. They put pictures, ID numbers, and qualification in their qualifications. Training program sheet help us determine if they have improvement in progress for the SIT students. Like me, we answer the SIT form by checking yes or no. If the pace where we conduct our SIT student, like we answer the o kagaya din namin ng mga SIT students, sinagutin din namin yung yes or no sa SIT evaluation sheet kasi nga nag-SIT kami dun sa BFAR. At yung mga non-SIT naman, sinagutin din nila yung mga non-SIT din, kagaya din sa kapwa nila non-SIT. So, yun po, form by checking yes or no if the student will be conduct SIT, teach us well and has a good connection to us. Last one is the interdependent analysis. This time, we gather SIT evaluation sheet to those who are SIT student also to tally them. So, gaya nga po ng sinabi ko, kapares din po namin na SIT yung kinuhanan namin ng SIT evaluation form. So, yun lamang po. At ito na po yung kabuuan ng aking final project at final exam portfolio. And thank you.